What is the one product you must sell this Christmas? Personalized items. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can design your own personalized items and how you can sell these personalized items on 2 different platforms so that you can choose which one you want to use. The first platform is going to be Etsy with a Printful integration, and the second platform is going to be Motif. Both of these platforms allow you to create a personalized design, whether it's a t-shirt, a towel, a mug, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to show you a step-by-step tutorial how you can do that so you are fully prepared for the holiday season. Firstly, why are personalized items so flipping important when it comes to Christmas? Well, according to a survey done by Census Wide, the average UK shopper is willing to spend an extra 7% if the item is actually personalized. So not only will you have better profit margins, people will be happy to spend extra knowing they're getting that personalized touch. Vistaprint also did a survey and found that 65% of UK shoppers would prefer to buy a personalized item rather than just go to the store and buy something off the shelf. And what's even crazier than both of those statistics is the personalized market will be worth 3.47 billion by 2022, according to Technavio. Basically, it's a really big deal, and need I convince you more? For now, let me just show you exactly how you can go about doing it yourself. It all starts with a design. I've got my computer here, and I've got a few different things up already. So, for example, here is just one design. It says, established 1996, Lauren, right? Now, that's just a t-shirt design. It could be anything, any date, any name, whatever. The idea is someone will buy it, put let's say the date of their dad on it, and their dad's name on it, and there you go. You've got yourself a pretty personalized item. Now, I've also got it here where it says established with nothing written underneath, and I'll explain to you why I have that there. And then I've got another one, of course I'm awesome, I'm a, and then the surname, so Taylor, Morris. It doesn't matter what that surname is because everyone can just input their own surname. Now, this is just, 2 types of personalized designs. You can do literally so many different types of personalized designs, especially when it comes to more expensive products. People love personalized towels, right? You can have an entire range of towels on your Etsy account this Christmas, right? So now that I've shown you a couple of designs, and by the way, I just made these on Canva using the font. You can literally use Photoshop, Photopea, whatever you want. You can use graphics, you can draw graphics, you can take graphics from Vexels, whatever you want to do. Just go crazy with it, right? Really try and make something that someone will relate to. Right, once you've done that, let me show you how you can create personalized items on Etsy first. So you need to go into Printful because you've connected this with Printful, right? You need to choose your store. So this is our test Etsy store, right? That I have in all my YouTube videos. You then need to scroll down. So by the way, just so you know, I'm in settings, orders, okay? Select your store and scroll down over here where it says import personalized orders as drafts. Now, this is automatically ticked, but just double check and make sure it is. And what this means is when someone buys a personalized item from your Etsy store, rather than it go to Printful and automatically gets processed and shipped out, you can't have that happening because you need to actually go in and manually change it. And I'll show you how to do that as well. But what you need to do is you need to click import personalized orders as a draft, and this way it won't process until you click complete order. And then what you need to do is you need to go to your Etsy shop, right? And let's say, for example, I've got this listing here. Of course, I'm awesome. I'm a, and the picture is a Taylor. Now, what I would recommend doing is actually saying, your name here, right? So, of course, I'm awesome. I'm a, and then your name here, because people will be able to see that that's personalized more easily than if you just have another name there. But then what you want to do is you want to scroll down here on Etsy, right? And underneath the product pricing, you should have a personalization, right? So click on, and now you can type whatever you want. So enter your surname below, and it will be used on the t-shirt, right? There you go, right? And you can also do enter your birth year as well. Like you could do something like that. So if you're selling this one on Etsy, you can have them put in their own birth year and their name, right? And then once it's on, you just click publish. This will sometimes pop up, and then click publish again, and it works absolutely fine the second time around. I don't know why that happens with Etsy sometimes, but there you go. You've got yourself a personalized product. Pretty cool. Now that's how you do with Etsy. Now let me just quickly show you. If someone buys it, this is what happens. It will show up in your dashboard, and the status will be needs approval. Okay. Once you've done that, you have to click it, and you have to click complete order. So you can see the personalized text that they want, the extra small size, complete order, and what this will then do is confirm the actual design. So now what you want to do is you want to confirm the product. You want to add their name to it, depending on what it looks like. You know, you can add an entirely different design if you make it on Canva. So for example, if you've made it on Canva and you've made this one, you could just quickly go in here and change this to Morris, download it, upload it, and that is exactly how you would do it. Then you would just complete the order and it would get sent out to them, a completely personalized item, all done on Etsy. Really, really cool. Now, Motif, let's just discuss Motif, because Motif also allow you to do personalized items. Now, with Printful and Etsy, you know, Etsy is the big shop, Printful is the provider that provides the t-shirts and sends them out and does all of that. With Motif, Motif has its own incorporated store, so you can actually create your own store on Motif, and you know, they'll do everything for you as well. So it's like a big all-in-one package. The difference between Motif and with Etsy is Motif, you have to drive your own traffic, right? Etsy is a big store, it gets lots of traffic anyway. So on Motif, right, it actually allows you to do the personalization within the product creation. So if we click upload design, and we upload this one where we've just written the word established, okay, because we're going to input the custom date and the custom name. So once we do that, we need to go here, we need to select the product we're doing on. If it's a towel, a t-shirt, it doesn't matter, right? We can do it on towels, it could look really, really cool, right? So let's go into apparel and let's click edit. Right, and now you can see we've got the words established, okay? Now what we need to do is we need to actually add custom text. So I've got it with black text on a white t-shirt. We can change that, it doesn't really matter, right? It's not the end of the world. We need to add a text field, so let's drag this now. We can make the font slightly bigger. So let's make this much bigger so that we've got a wider room there to make a larger font. Okay, put that underneath there. We can change this font if we want to. So at the moment it's that font, but we can change it to whatever we want. So let's have a look at what's available. They've got quite a few fonts here, and what you can make sure you do is actually match the font that you are going to pick with the font that's available on Canva. So for example, I've picked Playfair Display Black, and on Canva I've got the font Playfair Display. So it's the same font, it works together, right? And then we can add another field, and this can be your name, okay? And we can make this font Playfair Display Regular, right? We can make it a bit smaller, and there you go, right? So now that's what it will look like. And if we go and create this product, let's go and create this product and I'll show you what it looks like. So back to products, save and continue. We're just gonna call this test custom one test. We're just making this a test really. And then we can click launch campaign. And this is what it will look like on Motif. It's quite cool. It's very, very straightforward. But what you can do here is you've got classic men's t-shirt. It shows up over here with a mock-up, and then they can put in, well, it's on the black t-shirt. I forgot to change it to white, but whatever. You can see that a bit, right? And then you can put in the birth year, so 1995, and Morris, and you can see how it shows up, right? It's really cool. So one thing I will do is I will think, oh, actually, that doesn't look so good. The date needs to be bigger. So rather than have text that says your date, which shows up a lot bigger, have text with the actual date. So 1995, whatever it is, 1982. And that way you can clearly see exactly what it's going to look like for your buyer. And then all they need to do is click buy now, and they've got a customized design. So that is how it works with Motif, and that was how it worked with Etsy. And there you have it. That is how you would create customized designs this Christmas. Like I said, I highly recommend it. They do so well. And if you can think of any cool customizable ideas, then just go for it. See what happens. And finally, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the personalized gift market. Do you think there's a market there? What would you do? And have you actually sold anything in the personalized market? For me, I've sold a whole bunch, and I've got a whole video talking about how much money I made selling personalized t-shirts, and it has been and was probably one of my most popular t-shirt designs that I spread across as many different names as I possibly could.